Welcome back. Shit looks a little different, I think.
A little bit.
Everything. I mean, me, obviously, my hair's getting a little crazy. I'm letting it go. Turning into a hippie.
Yeah.
And we've got some new equipment surrounding us that you guys can't see off screen. We've got...
You can see some stuff on screen, though.
We're testing out some new mics. We've got a new mic set up here. We're going to see how that sounds. This is the first run for that. We've got a new recording device, microphone, other things set up. So we're kind of testing out how things go. I think we're going to call this the era of new blood.
New blood.
New blood.
New blood.
So
Thicker Than Blood, Season 3, Episode 1, New Blood.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's do it, man.
Mainly just because this is a new starting point for us, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it seemed right. We're doing all this stuff, and now I'm taking up the helms of doing the editing portion of whatever it is we have to do to upload this stuff and get it out to people in a timely manner.
Yep.
So everything is very new, setting all this stuff up and learning how to use this recorder. That was entertaining.
Yeah. The amount of time that we just spent setting up to get to what we're doing right now was incredible. But
it's like 4 hours.
A lot of changes have kind of gone on in the background because the vision that we have for Thicker Than Blood and what we want to do, I think we've shared from the very beginning, and we're doing whatever we have to do to stay on that path. So this is us just rolling with it and working out the kinks and doing things the way that we envision, because this is what we want to do. This is our dream. So and also very important, give us some feedback. Let us know, what do you guys think
on the sound and stuff.
Episode 2 is probably going to look a little bit different than this, because we still got things changing and we're working out things. So we're just trying to increase the quality overall and got a lot of ideas. But anyway,
besides that,
let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Yeah. So I haven't really talked to you about a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah.
But you said you wanted to tell me something that happened that I didn't know about.
Yeah. Well, in the world of sports, we've got not a ton of news going on, but there was one thing that I saw that really stuck out to me, and it's like leaves everybody kind of scratching their head, because it's one of those like, what the fuck are they thinking? So this NFL player last year, I believe he was a rookie, and his name is DeAndre Baker. Okay. And I'm pretty sure he's playing for the Giants.
Okay.
Was probably at this point. Him and another buddy of his, Quentin Dunbar, who's, I believe, a 5-year veteran in the NFL, are down in Florida at like a barbecue house party. There's a few people there. They're hanging out. They're playing, they're like playing cards. They're playing video games, gambling, hanging out, drinking bullshit, hanging out. So supposedly, while they're there and playing a card game, fucking Baker all of a sudden flips the table that they're at. Flips the table straight up like Billy the Kid style.
Yeah.
Pulls out a gun.
Uh-huh.
And apparently him and Dunbar had... I think Dunbar did not have a gun. But at least Baker and another guy did have a gun. So there's 3 of them in total, I believe. And starts robbing everybody at the party. Starts robbing these guys. And they took like their watches, and I'd say like 4 of the guys had some really expensive watches on, like $25,000, $50,000 watches. I love the one guy had, it even said like it was a knockoff of one. It was only worth like $400 or something like that. But they started robbing everybody, and they robbed them of all their cash. So they got away with like a ton of cash, because these guys each had like 5 or 10 grand cash on them, and jewelry and all that other shit. Yeah. And then they hopped in their cars and took off. They're fucking NFL players. They knew people at the party. The one guy that they didn't rob, the guy who, because I read the police report. Yeah. So I read everything that happened that people made statements for. The only guy that they didn't rob and fuck with was like a guy that everybody calls Coach. His nickname is Coach. And he said on the police report, he's like, I'd known them since they were kids. Like, I've known these kids for a really long time. He's like, so I guess that's why they didn't mess with me. He's like, I don't know why they, And then one other guy who came to the party right as they were there said he walked in, and Baker looked over and saw him walk into the party and looked at the third dude and was like, shoot that motherfucker right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He's like, that's what Baker told him to shoot me. He's like, I was like, oh my God. So I started taking off my watch and like, like pleading for my life. And the guy didn't shoot me, but he took all my shit. Yeah. He's like, and it was crazy. He's like, because I seen them at another party. He's like, I just was at another party the day before or whatever. Yeah. He's like, and they were there gambling. He's like, and they lost like 70 grand.
Oh.
So I'm assuming, and that's what the guy said in the police report. So I'm assuming that, and that's how they were like identifying. It's like, we all know who the fuck this was.
Yeah,
like, this is crazy.
Uh-huh.
And so my guess is that they were probably out at another party, gambling, got in deep, lost a ton of money, probably pissed off, maybe felt like they got hustled or robbed, whatever.
Yeah.
Went to this other party with the whole idea, like, we're going to get our shit. We're going to rob them of our shit. Like, dumb as fuck.
Was it a lot of the same people at the second party?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
That'd be even more fun.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't
the
know.
same fucking people.
Right,
They trying to rob their
That's
money
the other
back.
thing. Because the other guys that did make statements for the police report, they didn't say, like, we were at a party with them the other night. Only the one guy was like, I saw them at another party lose a ton of money.
Yeah.
So it's like, why'd they go to another... Why'd they rob a bunch of other people to get payback for some shit that they did, that other people did to them? So, but still, what is the base salary? What's the base rookie salary in the NFL?
I'm almost positive the base salary for a rookie who like doesn't even fucking play is almost $600,000.
$600,000. I saw a video of Baker after he got signed to the NFL, pulling up and giving his mom one of the Bentley trucks.
And who is
Like
this?
the Baker dude.
Oh, the guy who robbed the people?
Yes. So it's like, dude, you're out here gifting Bentley trucks, and you gotta go rob people.
You gotta go rob people at a party, at like
what?
a fucking barbecue.
What are you gonna do with those watches now?
Yeah,
like, what, are you gonna go pawn them?
Yeah,
Like,
go pawn them.
meanwhile, you took off in like a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. Like, everyone knows who you are.
Yeah, everyone knows you. Why don't you sell your fucking car to pay off your gambling
I think
debt?
the people at the party waited, like they said, like 20 or 30 minutes to call the police because they probably were sitting around like, what the fuck just happened?
What just happened?
Why did DeAndre just do that? Like,
Yeah.
And I think like the Dunbar dude, like he flipped the table and then started like, telling people like run their shit, and then was telling the Dunbar dude like, yo, take their shit. And the Dunbar dude was like with it, but he didn't have a gun. They said like we didn't see him with a gun.
Oh.
Baker had a gun, and there was another dude. Mind you, the other dude was wearing a mask, and I don't think he was named. He was just like the third guy. But they said like the way that their cars were all parked outside, like it was planned. Like they parked them so they were easy to like get in their cars and just take off.
Take off.
Right. Like even they showed up and then they moved their cars and then came back into the party.
Like, yo, we're gonna rob these motherfuckers.
But it's crazy. Like,
excuse me.
You're an active player in the NFL. You're making really good money. What is wrong with you? And the other dude, the Dunbar dude, like again, 5-year veteran. Like, bro, you got dough.
I know.
And if you don't,
what? Yeah, like
you're a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot. That's your fucking fault. But
I mean, that's a whole other thing we get into about all these like these athletes just blowing this money. But I do always look at that with like a grain of salt because you got to understand, people look at these athletes, these celebrity athletes, as like idols. You know, you got to remember that all they've done is play a sport their entire life. Most of these people are kids at heart. They're playing a game for a living. Just because they're making a lot of money and on TV doesn't mean that they are like of a higher caliber character. They're playing a game that they played in high school, that we played in high school, and then grew up to be adults. They kept doing that.
Yeah, they kept playing the game.
The awesome part is they got millions of dollars and a ton of freedom, so they experience a lot of different shit. So not the case for all of them.
No, but a perfect example of what you're talking about is, what's going on with the Michael Jackson documentary. Like all the shit that we're seeing on that, like with basically a guy being a basketball player and then out of nowhere, he's like, you're a role model to every single kid.
Oh, you said Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, no, we're going to talk about the Michael Jackson documentary. Cause I really don't want
there's a Michael Jackson documentary?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, a new, like, one that came out, people saying that, like, he molested them and all this other shit.
Oh, the one accusing him?
I'm not watching it. Let's not even get into it.
Okay. I didn't know
Jordan.
about it.
You're talking about The Last Dance.
The Last Dance,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
oh, my God. Amazing.
I haven't finished it yet. I don't know if you
I'm
have.
on the last episode.
But so far, I mean, like we were just talking about with the whole role model thing and stuff. He was playing a game and became the greatest basketball player of all time, and then was automatically a role model.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like that.
Imagine the pressure, man.
Well, imagine also the pressure of when they were talking about when he wouldn't
endorse
that fucking...
The politician.
He
wouldn't get involved with politics, and people went nuts.
Yeah, and he said...
Republicans buy sneakers too.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But he said it like on a bus with his buddies, joking,
dude,
because all the clips, everything he says,
just like grab him by the pussy, said in the locker room, same thing. Like he said it in privacy, like in a joking manner. But here's the thing, and I was actually thinking about that. It's funny that you brought that up. I was thinking about that earlier today because it's like, because he's Michael Jordan, you don't even give him the choice of whether or not he wants to get involved with politics. Like, look at all the celebrities that do, and we're always like, why the fuck are you talking about politics? Like, that's not why we like you.
You're voluntarily doing it. It's stupid.
Now they're trying to force Michael Jordan to endorse politics and get involved in the political sphere when he's saying, like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to get involved with that. Yeah. Like, I'm not even paying attention to that. I don't. And I think another reason why everyone was getting mad, because basically he's like, I don't care enough to get involved with that. Like, it is what it is for me. Like, I don't want to. But it's like, why do we have to expect that of him? You know, to get involved, to sway people's decision one way or the other, no matter what the circumstances are. I think everybody has a right, no matter who you are, to say, I don't want to do that, no matter what it is, you know?
You know, granted, the dude he wanted to endorse against was like an insane racist. The actual guy who won the campaign or whatever.
Well, that's what it was. It was, you know, it should have been more of like a social justice kind of thing. Because, the guy was apparently blatantly racist.
Like, ridiculous.
And they think Jordan's endorsement could have helped him lose that election.
Yes, and sway a lot of people over because he was a role model, had influence, and this, that, and the other thing.
But imagine people trying to tell you, like, you have to get involved with ball, like, you have to tell me, like, no.
I want to shoot myself, dude.
And then someone like Jordan, like, you're under a microscope.
With everything.
Right.
Well, we were just talking about the whole thing with them, the whole thing with the gambling. Saw what the media did to him in the documentary of his gambling. Like, I like to gamble. I'm not, like, in debt by any, like,
dude.
I gambled a lot of money, and it's what I want to do.
They almost instantly blamed his gambling on his father's murder.
Yes.
Like, that's how crazy it
insane.
got, with zero evidence whatsoever, not even a single rumor out there. It's just like, I bet you he got into gambling debt. Like, and then the best argument for that is like, well, how much money do you think Michael Jordan doesn't have? Like, he's got all the money in the world. Like, you think there's a debt he can't pay back? Like, what?
Really?
Think he was out there playing for people's lives? Like, I don't even want to play for money today. Like, I bet you can't. If you beat me, you could kill my dad. Like,
right. Yeah, he's not gambling like on that portion. Right? That's ridiculous.
On like a 7-10 split in bowling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he did play a ton of different shit though, didn't he?
I mean, he's just super competitive in everything.
Everything he did.
Motherfucker was gambling quarters in the locker room with his security guards. Like, just gambling.
Like, wanting to win.
Always just super competitive by nature. Like, just has that drive. And that's why he's the greatest ever, because of that drive.
What were most of the guys saying about him?
Oh, what I've always known. What people always... that's one thing I was so happy about this shit all coming out, because not that I've known everything that they've shown. I'm not trying to say that. But I've always heard and read into, because I'm a huge basketball fan, but anybody that's ever spoken about Jordan as a player that's played alongside him or near him or know anything of that circle will tell you he's a straight up asshole, because he does not want to lose by any means fucking necessary. He's cutthroat and he is outspoken about it. Like, and then again, that goes back to that like idol character that I think when you're that big, people don't even care about. They're really looking at what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's the image of you and who you are, the Air Jordan image. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, man, I always know that. I always knew he punched Steve Kerr in the fucking face during practice. Like,
oh, you knew about that?
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, that's just how he was. The other thing I've always heard was celebrities, like especially like rappers or other people who would see him at a club or something. I've heard multiple rappers talk about seeing him out and being like blown away and going up and asking for like a picture, an autograph, and be like, motherfucker, like, I don't take pictures with you. Like, I don't take pictures with no dudes. Like, Michael Jordan saying that, like, yo, I don't take pictures with dudes. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah. Like, no. What are you, out of your mind and being hurt about it? Yo, Darnell Rawlings, I remember not too long ago, just saw him on Instagram ranting and raving about it because the Last Dance thing was going on. And he was like, I seen him at a club one time. And I was like, oh, my God. And he's like, I don't normally do this, but I went up. I was like, yo, I don't know if you know who I am, but I was on the Chappelle show, and I'm a huge fan of yours. Like, this and that. And he just, like, kept walking, like, walked right past me. And I was like, oh, maybe he didn't hear me. Maybe he didn't hear me. I don't know. And he's like, I'm sitting there staring at him, and my girl was like, you could go talk to him if you want. Like, you know, and he's like, oh, I don't want to talk to him. He's like, all right, I'm going to go talk to him. He, like, went over.
Yeah.
He's like, and then his guy was there, and was like, yo, I don't know if Mike heard me or not, but, like, you know, I was on the Chappelle show, and I really want to get a picture with him. And he looked right at me. He's like, bro, I don't take pictures. Like, I don't do pictures. And he's like, and I was so pissed off. He's like, I hated Michael Jordan so much. He's like, I went on Twitter and started talking shit about him and this and that. But that's Michael Jordan. That's what he does. Like, I don't take pictures with dudes. Like, who are... the one thing I loved, I think Scotty Burrell they were showing him at practice how many times Michael Jordan was calling him a hoe.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was
Like, yo,
because he was a rookie.
You
right?
better hurry up, hoe. Like, you don't even make that a shot, hoe. I was like, yo, Michael Jordan's calling him a hoe, like this, and they're showing this on ESPN. I love this shit.
Insane.
Love it. Like, but that is just real. Like, I'm not gonna be phony, and I can get away with it. No one's gonna tell me like shut up or stop, because who's gonna beat me?
Well, see, now you saying everything you're saying, like the power that he had in the poll, people obviously everywhere, everyone refers to him as the greatest of all time when it comes to basketball.
For sure.
So
Without a doubt.
there are people that have an argument in that conversation, and it's not of the normal people of Bird and Johnson.
Oh, it's LeBron.
Well, not that one. I've actually heard that older people, fan of the NBA way before Jordan, say Bill Russell because he has 11 rings. Have you ever heard this?
Yeah, no, Bill Russell's definitely up there. He's without a doubt.
You
I
know.
could say top 5 for sure. I mean, Bill Russell is a great, completely different
In your opinion,
era.
Why is Jordan's 6 rings better?
More than 6 rings.
Trump the
It's
11.
way more than 6 rings. He has way more than 6 championships. I believe he's 5-time MVP.
Who, Jordan?
Yeah.
Well, he has 6 rings though.
He has 6 championship rings.
Yeah.
He's also Finals MVP 6 times.
Oh, so there's a million other
I believe
awards.
he's 5-time league MVP.
Okay.
Maybe even more than that, actually.
Was Bill Russell none of those things?
Oh, he was, but this is also the difference is, again, the era. Like,
the competition that Jordan faced versus everyone else.
But not only that, like, and here's the other thing too. Jordan came onto the Chicago Bulls when they absolutely sucked. They were a garbage team, but the NBA as a league, with Jordan and how big he became and how exciting he became, he brought the NBA into the next level of revenue and fandom. Like, it catapulted the NBA. There was and that all has to also do with media, the increase in technology and television and all that other shit. Bill Russell didn't have that. He had some of it, but not all.
Is it one of the situations of, do you think that Bill Russell, if he competed during that same time frame as Jordan, it would have been? I don't think
Bill Russell, again, different era, so it's very hard to say, but I don't think Bill Russell had the same caliber opponents.
Yes.
That Michael Jordan had.
Referring to like Barkley, Patrick Ewing,
Isaiah Thomas,
Dennis Rodman,
Magic Johnson,
Larry Bird.
Yeah.
So
Reggie Miller.
I mean, dude, the list just fucking goes on.
Right. Clyde Drexler. I mean, he made the best players in the league look average. You know, like he's
and they all admitted it.
Oh yeah,
that's what's.
And that's the other thing. All of them will say Michael Jordan is the greatest. All of them. The greatest players ever. Even the way he is. The people who think he is an asshole and not a nice guy will still say,
yeah,
he's the greatest though. Like, they can never not say that. Like, so it's a different thing. The argument for, and I still say the same thing even with LeBron, because I think LeBron is the closest thing to being the best ever. I think he's right there. He's just, yeah, man. He is an incredible player. He is the bigger version of a Jordan. He is a facilitator. He's a high level playing.
So do you believe if he went against Jordan during Jordan's time with all those other people that he would have fared any different than Barkley, Johnson, Bird going against Jordan? Or would he have been one of those?
I don't know.
Like a Barkley almost back then. You know what I mean? One of those standout players that once they went up against him, it was like, Jesus fucking Christ, like, this guy is good.
Yeah, see, again, it's not even so much about the wins. Obviously, LeBron has won. He's also lost a lot, but he's also been to 9 finals in a row.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable feat, you know? He's done a lot, and people always just compare the championship rings, you know, and Jordan obviously going 3 in a row twice is unbelievable. It's like, so it's just, but to me, it's the body of work.
Twice,
it's two different bodies of work that are both extremely impressive to me, and 2 different style games, but 2 completely dominant style games. And I think it's 2 different eras that neither one can play in the opposite era.
Okay.
Jordan,
You think so?
I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
You think that Jordan wouldn't be the best right now?
In his prime, a Jordan right now.
Oh, that's
I see.
That's
but
a
then
powerful
again,
statement if you believe that.
so you know what? Maybe you're right though, because again, I do believe Jordan is the greatest of all time. So maybe Jordan could, maybe LeBron couldn't. I don't know, man. See, it's tough. Maybe they could.
That's what I mean. I feel as though
So maybe that good of a player, they could go. They could play him different ball because they are. Dude, LeBron is fucking. What is he? 240.
yeah, he's a big dude. He's a big dude.
6'8", 240.
But how much of that? Okay, here you can also bring into conversation if you look at it this way is Allen Iverson, who's one of your favorite players
no, he
ever.
is my favorite player.
So
he's my number one.
well, look at the amount of records and shit that guy has
He's
under
never
his
won a
belt
championship.
and never won a championship. You know what I'm saying? I think one of his records actually is second to Jordan. I think it's like average points scored per game or some bullshit.
I think he had 2 50-point games in a playoffs.
Iverson did?
Yeah, and he's the only other player to do that is Michael Jordan.
See what I mean? Like there's like that's another caliber of player that
He's got I believe Iverson has scoring titles as well. Like he's an amazing player. Made it to the finals, lost to Kobe and Shaq. Like,
yeah,
and
also
Kobe like that's Kobe and Shaq. They are possibly the greatest
duo. Really? You think more than Jordan and Scottie?
Jordan and Pippen, I know, but
another powerful statement.
It is. See, and like Kobe and Shaq, they had Derek Fisher, they had Robert Horry. You know, they had some decent players around them.
Yeah.
Mind you, Jordan and Scottie had good players around them as well. I mean, Horace Grant, no fucking slouch, man.
No.
Dennis Rodman.
Dude, Dennis Rodman.
Greatest rebounder ever.
Ever. Still.
How many games he had? He have 0 points and 21 rebounds.
And dude, and the crazy thing about that is no one will ever bring that up because the way he was in his personal life, because that's all they bring up.
I don't know. Especially after this Last Dance stuff, man.
Oh, after this highlights the things that he did that was unbelievable.
Oh,
but
yeah.
And the mainstream.
Keep in mind, though, he's
only
already been
highlighted
a
the
Hall of
Carmen Electra
Famer.
Shit.
He's
Well,
already been a Hall of Famer for quite a long time. He was a Hall of Famer, I believe, before Jordan went into the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
So he's definitely respected as one of the greatest, for sure.
I'm talking about normal people that follow basketball would know that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Everyone else
yeah.
knows the limelight of what he did with Carmen Electra and all that other crazy
Well, that's also,
shit.
though, because he got thrown into the scope of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's so big that he puts the microscope on other people. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone around him.
You think people would have gave a fuck about Dennis Rodman if he was doing that shit in Utah?
No, probably not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, not at all. So you got pulled into the web of Air Jordan, and everything you do is going to be watched. But doesn't matter. Motherfucker was going off and doing body slams with Hulk Hogan at WCW in the middle of the fucking playoffs.
Dennis Rodman was?
Yes, dude. He was a loose cannon.
Wait,
man.
he was on the like WCW and shit?
Yes, you don't remember that?
No.
Oh, man, that's when I was heavy
Wait,
into
was he
wrestling.
part of like the Wolf Pack?
No, that was right before. I think that was right before.
Oh, no, wait, he was with the NWO, though,
He was
right?
with Hogan's NWO, the white NWO.
The white one, and then the red one was the red one.
That was Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
And
Remember they do that? The fucking
Sting, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, the Wolf Pack.
Fucking Rodman was doing that shit. Dude, Rodman was shooting
Rodzilla is what they were calling it.
shooting these
Rodzilla.
shitty movies with fucking Jean-Claude
Jean-Claude
Van
Van
Damme, Double Team.
Oh my
Please
God.
tell me you've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'll never forget it. When I made my fucking aunt and uncle rent that movie, like when I was like fucking 8 or some shit. Not even like, maybe 10 minutes into the movie. Keith was like, turn this fucking shit off. It makes no sense. And dude, we ended up watching it. We fucking returned to the video store.
But Last Dance is amazing. I can't wait. I was like halfway through the last episode when you got here. Before we started.
Yeah, I still need to watch episodes 8 and 9, so I don't know how it ends.
Man.
Obviously, I'll probably end up watching
How about
it
fucking
next day.
Steve Kerr being involved? And this is one thing I've always thought since it happened a couple of years ago. He is part of the 2 greatest teams in the history of the NBA.
Who was he on?
He was on the Bulls when they got the record for
Yeah.
most wins. They went 72-10.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was the coach of the Warriors.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And that's the guy that
Incredible.
Jordan punched.
Now, mind you, though, they started out that season. The Warriors started out that season. Steve Kerr was out with a back injury as a coach.
Okay.
And Luke Walton was the interim coach. He was stepping up. He was the assistant coach, stepping in as head coach, temporary head coach. They went 22-0, I believe, started that season.
That's insane.
Yeah, and people were like, "Holy shit!" Like, okay, but and then Steve Kerr came back, and they were trying to figure out whether or not to credit Luke Walton with the head coach position or Steve Kerr with the wins as who's it was a whole thing, and then Luke Walton ended up getting the head coach job at the Lakers the next season because of that.
Really?
Yeah. So holy shit, and he played for the Lakers back when Kobe was playing. Luke Walton, and his dad was Bill Walton, legend.
You know a lot more about basketball than me.
Yeah, I love basketball. Pretty sure I got those names right. Pretty sure it was Bill Walton. But
well,
anyway,
the whole reason we're talking about that was money, technically, with players, what they make and stuff.
Yes.
Do you know what Jordan's net worth is? Right now?
Like 1.2 billion or something.
No, it's over $2 billion now.
2 billion.
Over $2 billion.
Wow.
What is LeBron's net worth? Do you know?
That's got to be just over $1 billion, I believe.
He's worth $1 billion now.
I'm pretty sure he's worth $1 billion
already.
I'm pretty sure he's worth.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, dude, that kid right out of high school got a $90 million contract with Nike the day he signed his contract.
He was that good. Can you imagine being in high school and playing against that motherfucker?
Did not dribble a ball in practice. As soon as he signed his contract with the NBA, he got a $90 million contract with Nike.
How many years was that?
I think it was like a 4 or 5 year contract with Nike. He has a lifetime contract with Nike.
Lifetime
contract.
So what did Jordan sign when Jordan did Air Jordans? How long was that contract for? Do you know?
I don't remember how long it was. I believe they went over that in The Last Dance, but that's a whole couple episodes on The Last Dance, or one episode at least, about how he wanted to sign with Adidas, and they had a different vision, and then Nike wanted to make him the brand, his own shoe and all this other shit, and
which is badass.
Changed the game, man. Changed the game for sure, but yeah, I don't remember what it was, and I think it was like they were offering him a good amount of money too. Nike was nobody. Nike was a small little company in Oregon making track shoes.
Isn't that insane how that goes? You got to watch Company Man. Anyone else who fucking wants information on businesses of any kind, Company Man, go to that channel. They got fucking awesome videos about that. They did a video on Nike about the whole thing before. I'm pretty sure he did it before Last Dance was even out. Talking about all that stuff and Adidas, like what they were before they were like, the main thing in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
And all kinds of stuff. We were talking about this the other day. You brought up Shaq before. Mm-hmm. You notice how like every celebrity is obsessed with the size of Shaq's penis?
I think everybody on the planet should be. We gotta know one day like what it is.
Well, so again, it makes me,
What do you think?
How could it not be fucking humongous, bro? Like, how could it not be?
I don't know, man. I don't know why.
Has anyone ever seen it? Where are the females this guy's had sex with?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why anybody's never come out. No woman's ever come out
and either debunked the myth or confirmed it.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally the size of a normal person's arm. Like, it's like the size of a normal person's arm. Like, that's what it looks like.
Jesus.
Not a baby arm, a normal person.
It's got to be huge.
Yeah. But there's like, I've seen fucking pornos, and actually I saw one specifically, and in the porno, they were like laughing at this guy because he was like really tall. It was called like Fuck Team 5. It was hilarious. It's like 5 porn stars like just basically find someone to have sex with. I'm pretty sure the whole fucking thing is planned.
Okay.
Pretty sure. But they're in like fucking South Beach or whatever. And like they start hitting on this fucking really, really, really tall guy. And then they end up getting him like fucking back to their car or whatever. And he's got like a tiny fucking dick. And they're like flipping out, like laughing, like, "Oh my god, you debunked that myth," and like making fun of him and shit. I was like,
god!
I was like, this is so mean.
Yeah.
So then I was saying to myself, I was like, dude, does the size of the human and like Wang, like cock size correlation to height, and how is that determined?
Oh, I don't know. That's so weird because like
it's like the only scientific thing that the scientists have not figured out yet.
It's so weird because the rest of your body is like completely proportionate to everything else, but your cock can be on it's a crazy scale for cock. Like, it's so weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people say like, you're tall, you have big feet.
Doesn't matter.
You have a humongous penis. And then sometimes it doesn't matter. And then like they see like a tiny fucking dude with this enormous fucking hog in their pants.
You know who that's got to be the worst for?
What?
Black guys.
Why?
Because I guarantee you, not every black guy is hung like a fucking horse.
So the stigma, if a
black guy is average,
has an average penis,
yeah,
they'll be like,
oh,
Oh my god.
I bet you it's always expected when you're black that you should have a baby arm in your fucking pants. Like, and if it's not a baby arm, they're probably like, oh,
okay.
all right.
I think the picture that pornography has painted around the black penis is fucking. It's ridiculous. It's just every single one of them is this monstrosity.
Well, that meme that was going around for so long with that
Oh
guy.
my dude.
What was that guy's name?
That was on another level of fucking mass. That was fucking bigger than this, dude.
Yeah. Well, I think that the one that's been going around on the meme
Was photoshopped?
Was slightly enlarged. Still, I'm pretty sure the original is massive. But I'm pretty sure the one that was going around was slightly enlarged. I did hear like the background to that story. You know, that guy's like dead.
Yeah, the guy's dead. I heard it on Rogan when he was talking to Kreischer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we was talking to Kreischer. Kreischer made shirts of that meme guy's
maybe
face.
I saw that.
And then he took the fucking money, the profits, and gave it to
Wasn't that Kreischer?
to the family.
It was the other one.
Not Kreischer. Tom Segura. Sorry, Tom Segura.
Yep, that's who it was. Because I did watch that one.
Yeah. Yep. So that was.
And every dollar from it, he went to his family.
Like his family or his wife or whatever. That's pretty fucking funny. All based off that terrible like fucking gotcha meme. Like it's like, oh, check this article out. You click it. It's this fucking just
wasn't that
enormous dude.
Was that gay for pay? Was that gay porn? I think he was doing gay. Like the thing was, that it was like a sad story, right? Like it was like right. They were on hard times. Like he didn't want to do it, but like he did it because he needed the money. Like he really needed it.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Sucks, I guess. I don't know.
Imagine being stuck in that position.
We should look up the original video.
Original video?
What is that photo from? That's what I'm saying.
I think it's
what
just a still photo.
Oh, he was just doing a photo shoot? I thought it was like a porn.
No, it was like a photo shoot, but it was like, I think supposed to be kind of like gay.
I thought he was
gay
like
for
hammering somebody with that thing.
No. Oh my God. I don't want to see that video, dude. Ew.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, then again, if I show you this video, this like almost puts that one to fucking shame.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, this is sick. This is fucking sick. We don't even need volume because you just need a reaction of your face.
Really?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Is this, all right.
So this, we can move into our next segment called Something Sexual.
Something sexual.
Yeah, we got to have some sort of like cool intro thing to that. Like just some nasty
Again,
noise.
We're working
of,
out the kinks, people.
I have a video here. It's a video on xvideos.com if anyone wants to see what this is going to...
I think Xvideos was like my first go-to for internet porn. No, maybe it was RedTube.
For like free internet porn?
Yeah, well, that's all I do. I don't pay for porn.
I'm talking about before.
Porn is in that category
before
of shit I'll never pay for.
Before it was free, I'm saying.
It was always free for me. I've never paid for porn. Ever. Not once. I've never spent a dime.
You never like bought a Playboy magazine or had one of your friends who's older go buy you a porno?
No.
Damn.
Dude, when I was 12 years old, or maybe 11 or 12 years old, Napster came out. Soon after Napster was Kazaa.
Kazaa, that's right. We used to download it all.
Before then, like I've found magazines. Before.
Hotel Exotica on Cinemax.
Shit. Yeah,
Dude,
you know, shit like that. I've never paid for porn ever in my life.
Do you remember those things? Do you ever watch those? Like, they were on like midnight. It's basically like Day of the fucking Warrior, dude. Like
Thursday nights at 10 o'clock on HBO Zone was like the fucking shit.
Hotel Erotica.
Yeah, dude. Real Sex on HBO was amazing. And also when you're 12, 13 years old, 11, 12, 13, and you got a TV in your room with a cable box, and it's Thursday night at 10 o'clock, you're like, what the fuck is this? Shit. Oh shit, what's happening? What do I do with this thing? And then you start asking yourself questions, and that's how it happens. And then you spend probably go through like a good. What do you think it is? Like a good 4 weeks so you figure out how to properly jerk off. Like it took me a minute.
Oh, it took me like a month, I think.
Dude,
maybe
it took.
more.
That's what I'm saying. Like good 4 weeks or so. Like when you figure out like, all right, I'm getting boners. What's going on here? I'm feeling kind of weird.
Well, the whole thing. Is
something's
terrible.
going on. Like I got to do something with this thing.
Nick's brother was the one who like essentially told us what
I had to
do.
figure it out on my own, dude.
Oh, that's rough.
All on my own. I was like, what do I even do?
Okay.
Like
Nick's brother told us what to do, and it still took me a month to figure out what's going on.
No, I just had to like figure it out, man. And I remember like just like is something supposed to happen? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to, like,
Yes.
something's supposed to come out.
There was a bunch of times you just did, you're like,
nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. And then that one time.
Right. Did it happen? Like, maybe it did happen. Maybe a little bit came out. I'm not sure. I don't know. Trying all different kinds
I'll tell you
of
what,
I was probably humping all kinds of different shit and material, and
cutting holes in sofa
we had a
cushions.
hot tub at that time. I was doing all kinds of weird shit, man.
Have you ever done the vacuum thing?
Never did the vacuum thing.
Okay.
The doofy, the fucking
Yeah, pretty much the
doofy.
doofy from Scary Movie.
Never done the doofy.
Bathroom, clean my room. He's like, hello. He's like, hi, Ken.
Oh my god.
Fucking doofy. He's one of the greatest characters ever. I think one of my
Right.
favorite ones was out of nowhere. He's like in front of the fucking chief, and he's like, good job, dude. He's like, I did poopy. He's like, and the fucking chief is like, did you just say you did poopy? He's like, yeah, it was good.
Oh no. What?
And then he's like, get him out of here, please. And the guy takes him out of the room.
My favorite part, probably of the whole fucking movie, is
What?
when the one other cop comes up to him. He's like, "Smell my feet." He's like, "You smell that?" And he like looks over
like-
at the
he's
girl.
like-
He's like, "Smell my feet."
Yeah,
Hey, Jerry.
What the fuck is
Smell my
that?
finger.
My ass,
My ass. Get the hell out of here, Dookie.
dude. I like.
he goes,
I was like, "Oh my god."
oh my god.
Dude,
That shit was so funny.
Yeah.
That whole fucking movie, man.
incredible.
Sean Wayans.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
What y'all think? Tucked in or tucked out?
That was in Scary Movie too.
That was the second one.
That was the
Oh.
second one with his fucking dick.
Holy shit.
One of my favorite parts though with him, I mean, is how like everyone accused Ray of being gay.
Yeah, right.
And in the first one, when they're making fun of Scream, and they're like revealing that they're the killers,
Yeah.
and he's like, Ray and I are in love. He's like,
What? I ain't gay.
oh my god.
Those movies were fucking incredible,
Oh,
man.
God,
I
man.
think the first 3, right, was all the Waynes.
No, the first two were.
It was just the first two?
Yeah,
Okay.
the first two. And that's why they're the best ones.
Right, because it was Scream and then the fucking Haunted Mansion.
Yeah,
one, or whatever.
They made fun of Hollow
There's
Man.
a bunch of different ones. Yeah, Hollow Man.
Hollow
was in it.
Man,
The one
I wanna
movie
say,
with the woman.
Exorcist.
Exorcist.
Yes.
The one with like the woman in a lake. The wife. The guy killed his wife in a lake. What movie was
What
that?
Lies Beneath?
What Lies Beneath.
When?
Remember? Sean Wayne's.
Oh,
Was
Hannibal
the dude on the
too.
fucking thing?
Okay.
When he was Tim Curry, I think, was in the kitchen.
Yes.
He was like, she knows about us.
Yeah.
Who is it? And she
Like,
leans in
your
and
wife.
Sean Wayne's. Your wife.
He's like,
Dude,
oh my
that
god, what
movie-
happened? What do you remember, Ray? He's like, oh, I picked this up on Friday. Like the dress. He's like, just came down for a snack. Yeah, dude. Those movies were fucking awesome. The first one and the second one were incredible.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
fun. That's pretty much what gave Anna Faris her start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. She
then
something
married
happened
Chris
with
Pratt.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and her family, I think, almost died from carbon monoxide poisoning
When?
not too long ago. A few
Recently?
years ago.
Oh.
Maybe a couple years ago.
Wait, like her family as in Chris Pratt and like their kids and shit? Because they were married.
Maybe, I don't know. A bunch of her family were at a house, and people started getting really sick. And turns out there was some kind of issue with carbon monoxide buildup inside the house, and
That's
they all got
fucking
like rushed to
awful.
the hospital. Yeah, and almost died or some shit like that. It was really crazy, but
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and it's... Got to turn the volume down.
they
And
said no volume necessary for this.
no.
Oh, let me see.
Okay, no, I gotta... All right, so we're gonna have it. Station...
Jesus fucking what?
All right, hold on.
Oh
It
my-
hasn't started yet. Okay.
First of all, in giant white letters, bottom right corner, it says blacked.com. Blacked. 2 white girls on a phone. What is the name of this video on X videos? I want the name. Pause it. I don't want it. They're taking a selfie. We need a name so people can watch.
Okay.
This is called Blacked, capital letters. 2 teens share the biggest BBC in the world.
In the world.
2 white girls, very white girls, brown hair,
Yeah, remember, we can't hear this right now,
sitting
but
on a couch. Who gives a
I
fuck
can't
what they're
imagine
saying,
what they're
man? They
talking
got their
about right
phones out, taking a selfie,
Oh.
and they're
they're making out now. They're doing a little
they're
kissing.
Oh, weird kissing.
Yeah, it's like
Selfie.
slow motion.
They're just like licking each
Yeah,
other.
they're like licking. They're not even licking.
Chinese girl.
Oh.
That's a little racist.
Yeah.
Asian girl shows up.
Oh, that was incredible.
Asian girl
Asian girl
shows up Leave a comment about that, slunt.
Oh, God. All right. I think he's trying to portray a rich man.
He's got a piercing under his eye. He's got a rhinestone piercing.
Yes.
One of those gay ones here. Chicks are back to making
It's
out
called black.
over him.
Obviously because of the black man that is about to do something.
He's laying in a robe on like a lounge chair, and they're doing a pyramid over him as he's sipping champagne in a white robe. Kind of looks like Kodak Black with short hair.
He does, right? They're making out again. This
Rubbing
dude's
their
just
tits.
kneeling in front of her in a fucking robe. Like he's like this with her titty. I think he's getting upset here. He's like he wants to get involved now. They're dragging out the reveal of the dick.
Jesus Christ! That's not real.
It is fucking real.
Dude, what the fuck? It is real. Now, here's the thing. Okay,
I'm
so,
dying.
like, you think there's, like, a white dude on the planet with a dick like that?
No,
Like,
I'm
that's
sorry.
a black thing. It is a
Like-
black thing,
like-
right? Nobody's got dicks like that. This is unreal, people.
And he's soft.
Whoa! I don't think a dick that big can get hard. That's the thing.
You're fucking speechless.
I don't even know what to compare it to.
I think if we stacked this Yeti cup with this
It's not that
bottle,
thick. It's not that
it's
thick.
not it's
It's
thicker than the
close.
bottle.
She can't close her hand around it.
Maybe
It
it's
looks like a horse's dick.
Yeah.
It looks like a horse's dick. Ew. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. It's...
Like, dude,
I can't believe there's people walking around with this.
is this like a normal thing or is this like
Here's
a
the
one
thing,
of a kind?
it doesn't get hard. Like, she's been sucking his dick for a minute now, and
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
just-
exactly the same.
Yes, it's just very
It
thick
can't
and
get
floppy.
hard. It's too heavy.
It won't stand up, you mean?
Right, like it's too...
The blood will weigh it down.
All right, so it's hard, and it's the same size as it was soft.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, oh my
You
god.
think she could get the whole thing in there?
No, there's no way. There's
No?
dude. No. There's no. Like he's killing her.
Almost the whole thing. Oh,
I don't know, man. There's a lot left over down there.
hold on. He's gonna get the whole thing in there.
No way. No, dude. He's got like fucking
No, that's
4
it.
inches of fat
All right,
girth.
so it's all about the girth, I guess, at this point, because you can't use the whole dick. What's the point of these like
What's the
bottom
point of
3
this?
inches, 4 inches, 5 inches? He's got a whole.
He's got a
He's got a whole other dick.
He's
he
got a
can't
whole other
use.
dick hanging out.
That's a massive fucking dick. Dude, that's a huge dick. It looks fake.
It looks
I don't
fake.
know, like,
It
just-
looks like a fucking like.
Good on him, though.
It
dude.
looks like
Hey,
a cartoon
congratulations.
tentacle.
I would walk around fucking naked. I would walk
Everywhere.
around naked.
I would just be arrested.
I would walk around. You couldn't. They'd be like, you have to move. Like,
Yeah.
you can't live here.
You can't live here anymore. It looks like
I'd
she's
walk around
squatting
in,
on
like,
a
tight
cone, bro.
sweatpants. Like, if you got that, I'd flown
I
it
think, dude,
like
if
crazy.
you just had regular fucking sweatpants on, there's no way of
Yeah.
hiding this.
Right.
It is a horse's.
I've never seen, but I've heard people have told me, like, a couple dudes growing up with had dicks like this.
Get the fuck out of here.
One dude in particular was on a football team. I heard from multiple people, like, he's got a donkey dick. This big white kid. But apparently
Really?
he had, like, a fucking knee slapper, dude. Like, they were like, he came running out of the locker room the one day into the shower. I was like, blah, 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 and
it
everyone was like,
scared everyone?
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
what
like,
the fuck?
And I heard it from a few different people.
Like
that
this.
dude's got a massive. And again, it's described. I'm seeing this.
Oh my god. Is that in her ass?
Did he just wrong hole her with that thing?
That's-
No, it's not
no.
her ass.
Oh, no,
But I think
it's-
it was for a second.
No, it's so goddamn big that it's almost caving in her asshole while he's fucking her normal. And he's violently pumping. Like, that's a violent thrust
Oh,
right
he's
there.
giving her a proper. That's a proper power bottom right
Yeah,
there.
it's a proper power bottom unless you know, when you have a normal sized fucking wang, dude. That's like a weapon. If he
But look
hits
at
some,
that. It's like still again like soft. Like,
Yeah,
he
it's like-
just had to like push the bottom in because it was folding.
oh god, it sounds so painful, right? Like folding at the bottom. It is not possible for any woman on the planet to ever deep throat this man. Your face.
His ball sack just looked like a beanbag. It was crazy. Looks like a Louisville Slugger.
Like, oh,
This is what, like this. Yeah,
bro, it's folding. I almost wish I knew what she was saying right now.
I'm sure it was like, "Fuck, you're killing my uterus."
Yeah,
Fuck, I'll never have babies.
I will never be able to eat again.
Oh fuck yeah.
Fuck. Oh my god.
So fucking good.
So
So,
fucking-
fucking good. So
That was
dude,
fun.
we talk about dick way too much on this fucking podcast, man. It's fun.
It's hilarious though.
thicker than blood and dick.
It's
Like,
thicker than dick.
thicker than dick. Welcome to Dicker Than Thick and Dicker Than Blood. We're Dicker Than Blood and
All right. Well, I have a question for you.
well, you know what though? Like, here's the thing, man. We talk about dick so much. People are like, "Oh, these guys are gay.
Yeah.
These guys are fucking gay. All they do is talk about
All they
dick."
do is talk about
My thing
fucking
is
cock.
like, I think the correct way to say this is like I'm comfortable with my sexuality, so I don't give a fuck about that stuff. Like I have no problem.
It's hilarious.
Right? Like
It's so funny.
it's so weird to me when guys are like, "Oh, that's fucking gross, man. You took me to dick." Like,
Oh, dick, you fucking fag.
oh man, what do you think I'm fucking gay? Like, no, dude. Like you either want to suck a dick or you don't.
Yeah, like you either want to or you don't.
And the reality is, like, we're humans, and hey, some of us have dicks and some of us don't. Like,
Yeah.
just because like I look at a dick or we talk about dick doesn't mean like I want to fuck
I
a dick.
want to suck a dick.
Yeah, it's crazy how far that boundary or stigma
Of homophobic people.
Is that what it is? Homophobia? Like
100%, dude.
because I've experienced it very recently. Because
Someone said something.
yeah, dude, my fucking neck and shoulder is like fucked up. Like I got something going on with my shoulder. I think I like pinched a nerve. I don't know what it is, but I have constant pain in my neck and shoulder. So I went to the chiropractor, cracked me up.
Yeah.
And even he was like, dude, you need a good 1 to 2 hour massage of just your back, mostly your shoulder, your neck. Like someone to just lose, because this shit is all bound up. So I went on fucking Facebook. Like, yo, like, anybody know of a local massage therapist that's like, you know, doing massages in house or whatever it is? First fucking comment from my fucking brother, Eric. He gives a recommendation of like male, it said like male for gay or something like that. Male for male or gay massage at a New York City. Like, here you go, bro. Like, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I was like, of course. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you make some, like, gay joke, like, oh, you want a dude to, like, come fucking give you a happy end. I'm like, no, bro, I want a massage. And guess what? I reply back. I'm like, first of all, I have no problem admitting that I prefer to get a massage by a dude because 9 out of 10 times he's got much stronger fucking hands. And
Absolutely.
I want to be, like, almost hurt when I get a massage. I
Yeah.
want you to work the fuck out of my back and put your elbow into me. And I always tell him, like, go as hard. I will let you know when it's too much. Like, when I can't take it, I'll be like, all right. I've never been like, all right, that's enough. Like, lay it in. Like, go harder. Like, and I just kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to be like, all right, I like pain. But, dude,
Yeah.
I'm fucking out more than an hour on my palm here. Like, I kind of like it a little bit. You know, I'm a weirdo. I don't know. I haven't gone into that sexually.
No.
I don't like pain sexually.
Please don't. Yeah.
I don't. I don't like it at all. Like, I don't.
That's weird. Like, if anyone ever fucking bit you?
Yeah,
you ever had that one?
I don't.
Dude,
I don't know. I don't like biting people. I'll nibble on you. I do a little. Yeah, like, I don't know. But looking at me crazy. But I don't like pain sexually, but I like pain in another way. It's different for me.
Do you like inflicting the pain?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, you just said you bit.
I mean, like, I'm talking. That's
Like
why I
a
said
nibble.
I don't like pain sexually. And then you said, has anyone ever bit you? I don't really like being bit.
But you don't mind
I don't
doing
mind it. I don't, like really bit. But I'll bite a little bit when I'm getting crazy. I like kissing girls on her neck and her ear. Like,
Well, the funny thing is, have you ever been?
I'm all in this.
Have you ever been bit by someone and it was like, get the fuck off of me, like like?
No, I don't think so.
It ain't fun.
No, I don't. I'm
Oh,
sure
I
it's
know.
not. I wouldn't bite somebody like that. I wouldn't.
Someone
wanna be
bit
like
me
that.
before.
Like that? I think I put just enough pressure to where.
No, like, dude, like someone bit me.
usually-
Like, do you remember fucking Goldeneye? When he's like, he's in that like sauna room, Bond, and then fucking, what's his name? Xenia. She like comes in and she like makes out with him hardcore and fucking like, he's like bit his, someone did that shit to me, dude.
Are you on your lip?
Yes. Like
Oh.
fucking bit me, like hard, but like, they were doing it because, not like it was some horror movie, they're trying to bite my fucking lip off, but like, they bit me like sexually, and dude, that girl almost fucking had all of her teeth knocked out.
that's
Because like, I reacted to like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
knock you the fuck out. Like,
That's
that hurt.
crazy. See, I like to play that threshold of just enough to where it actually hurting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I try to push the envelope right to that edge where I'm gonna bite. Like, I'm gonna put my teeth on you, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna chomp on you. I'm gonna push it to where I know you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
And if I feel like I go too far or whatever, like
Well, how about all these sick fetishes that are out there, dude? Like,
there's a ton of them.
fucking literally, like you said, pain of people getting the shit kicked out of them.
I've never seen it or watched it or read it, but everyone
oops.
was going crazy over this whole 50 Shades of Grey shit, and all I hear
I
about
didn't
that
watch
is
that
a
shit.
dude doing some weird shit.
You know,
to some
smacking
girl.
around with like a fucking paddle and shit. Right?
The whole was that BDSM. I'm not into
Something
that
like
shit.
that.
The whipping and the tying of
That's
the leather and people going in those fucking suits and vacuuming them. I'm like, no,
Like fucking
no, just
was
fuck
it
me.
Pulp Fiction?
Just fuck me.
The Gimp.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just want to fuck. I want to have really good sex. I want to fuck. Put my mouth all over you. You put your mouth all over me. Like, let's...
You don't want them to beat the living piss out of you.
No, don't try to hurt me. Please me, and I'll
Just
please you.
spank you with a
Let's
paddle.
Please each other. That's how it's supposed to work, right? Like, supposed to figure out the right spots to touch.
Dude, I saw at Exotica. All right. Someone was electrocuting someone else in front of me. Like, as like a sexual fucking thing. Like, they had like a wand. Like,
You know
she's
what
like,
I
ah!
You know what I think when I see shit like that happening? It's like, what happened to
What
them?
happened to you?
What happened to them that made them enjoy that and
Enjoy it.
seek that? How did you
See-
discover?
Yeah, like, oh my God.
Shock my testicles. Like, no.
Or step on them. Have you ever seen those?
I still in my mind like to pretend that all that is fake because I just don't want to believe that there's dudes out there just getting field
Isn't
goal
it
kicked
crazy?
and stomped.
Like, when you see that, you like, when you watch that, you just kind of, like, you almost feel it from the video because it hurts that bad. Getting kicked in the fucking balls.
So we veered way off, man. Let's dude. I don't even want to think about it. I can't believe people do that.
So
But so the stigmas, man. The fucking stigmas on.
what, male massage?
And that's the whole thing. My neck. I was talking about getting a massage. I got a comment on Facebook, the whole gay massage thing, and I text back like I would actually prefer a man giving me a massage. And I found I've always found there's a lot of dudes that are very uncomfortable with that. There's a lot of guys that would not want to openly admit that because they're afraid that they're gonna sound gay
Yeah.
if they say that they want a dude to give them a massage. Like, I enjoy getting a massage, and it's supposed to be done like it's for one purpose.
Yeah.
You know, like, and another comment that was on there, like, oh, I know somewhere where you could get it and they'll really make sure you're taken care of, you know, in the end. And I'm like, all right, where is it? Because I just want a massage. Like, I don't give a fuck about, like, is it somebody that, and then they even said, like, oh, I was really just talking about, like, a rub and tug. I was trying to make a joke. And I'm like, I was hoping you were being serious about a massage. Again, I'm never going to pay for sex. I don't need to be jerked off by some random fucking person. I want my fucking massage.
Yeah,
like,
I want my back massage.
I want to feel better. Like, I want a massage. Like,
I could jerk myself off.
I've never understood the whole happy ending kind of thing. I don't know.
I don't get it either, dude.
Again, if it's like you go get a massage and the massage therapist is, and you and her are like hitting it off or something, and like you're attracted to each other and somehow figure that out.
Yeah.
Still, I don't see that happening, but all of a sudden she just starts jerking you off because she wants to, and you're
not because you're giving her $20.
it's like a porno kind of thing,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, right. But
Yeah.
right, I'm not paying for a happy ending. I'm not going to a massage parlor to
I'm paying
anticipate
tw-
getting
yeah.
jerked off. Like, no, I want a fucking massage.
I want a massage, goddammit.
I think if I started getting drunk, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if I got another 10 minutes, you better keep rubbing my fucking back.
You stop
like,
them.
Yeah,
I could do
whoa.
this afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, I can't rub my own fucking back.
That's the other thing. Like, first of all, if I was going on a date with a girl and she just wanted to jerk me off, I'd be like, I could do that myself.
Yeah.
You have the vagina and the mouth.
Yes.
I've got a hand.
Yes.
I don't need another hand. And I'm not trying to find a hand out here. There's a vagina.
I'm trying to find a twat in a
trying to
mouth.
find a wet hole. It's not mine. Okay? Like, that's what you got. Like, amongst other things, ladies. You know, I like to laugh and have fun. And do fun shit, too. Like, I'm not trying to come off as just a fucking womanizer
That's
here.
hilarious.
But, dude, like, that's the fucking thing. Like, I'm not looking for a hand job. I don't get that shit. I don't understand how dudes are so into that. I know guys that are into that and have done that. And I'm just like, why?
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 That's so... I don't get it, man. I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
But I don't know. I do you feel the same way about massages? I mean,
Absolutely. I need a dude to massage me more often than not, dude. Most of the time. And the only reason why is because they're fucking stronger. When I get a massage, like, yes, like, does it feel good, you know, to have a soothing massage or whatever? Of course. But when I get one and I pay for one, I want it to be like fucking war. Hurt me. Like get everything that is wrong with me fixed.
Right.
By any means necessary.
Right.
Jam your fucking elbow, your
saying.
fucking chin in my back. Give me a Jay Leno, if whatever works.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And if I go to like a Hand and Stone or a massage place or whatever, and fucking Pippi Longstocking walks in, or Olive Oil walks in the room, I'm like,
skinny girl. You're like, come on, man. Like,
are
how
you
strong?
fucking kidding me? Like,
how strong could you be?
another recommendation I got on the same Facebook post was by Marcus, previous guest of Thicker Than Blood. Your brother, Marcus, my stepbrother. He recommended some girl, hey, yo, whatever her fucking name was. And I was like, oh, great. This is awesome. I looked at her profile, and I'm like, this girl looks like fucking Olive Oil. Like, she looked like Pippi, like her hands were like doll hands. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what is she going to do?
Yeah.
I hope she's bringing someone with her. Like, does this girl know the massage therapist? Because what the fuck? Like, no.
Oh, my God.
I saw it, and I was like, I don't know. You better be bringing a Tim Tam, because I don't know if your hands are going to do it.
I know, right? I want to get one of those.
That was the one thing the massage therapist I was supposed to get offers, is a fucking Tim Tam massage. It's an extra thing that you can add on to your massage as well.
Okay.
But I wouldn't know. It got canceled at the last fucking second.
At the last second.
Anyway, so yeah, dude, I got no problem getting a massage by a fucking dude. I mean, I'll get a massage by a girl. I'm not like fucking sexist, like, oh, she can't do it. But
No, I'm with
don't get me
you on
wrong.
that.
Most of the massages I've gotten have been by women, and they've been great.
Yeah.
But it's like the times I've gotten a massage by a dude who's a fucking strong dude, there's a difference.
Best massages I ever had were my friend Terrence, the acrobat.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Shout
my
out to
God.
Terrence.
Yeah, shout out to Terrence. Thank you again for every insanely awesome massage.
No shit.
Dude, by far the best.
Awesome.
Because he is so fucking strong.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Yeah.
acrobat.
Like, dude, he like brought me to tears like multiple
Yeah.
times because I was like, oh my, like digging into your
His hands are
traps
probably
and shit.
ridiculously strong. Doesn't he have like a world record for most back
Most
handsprings?
I think most consecutive back handsprings. It's like, dude, he beat the record by like 30.
Wow.
I think he did like 72 or some shit.
Holy shit. That's
It's
awesome.
insane.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's so
What's
cool.
what's his name?
Well, actually, I don't know if it's Guinness Book of World Record.
Oh, okay.
It may be just a regular world record
Alright.
of some kind.
Well,
So,
shout out Terrence, man. I think it's a good segue into, again, my favorite segment.
what is the etiquette?
What is the etiquette? If you don't mind, I like to keep it on a subject that we always kind of cover in this segment, dating.
Okay, what do you got?
Because I'm still figuring it out, man. Still single, ladies. I've been dealing with how to navigate the waters of the friend zone. I've been experiencing this on both ends. So, all right, I'll start with the first instance, let's say, that happened first a while ago. A girl I really liked, hit it off with, thought we were kind of both on the same page, went on a date, kind of a date thing. And then I just immediately feel like she friend zoned the fuck out of me. So maybe we went out, we did go out, we hung out together, kind of had a good time.
Yeah.
And I kind of got the friend zone vibe after that. So maybe we went out, she just wasn't feeling it. Maybe I just wasn't her type once we finally met, and that's cool. We still are in contact as friends.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a friend fucking thing, I'm pretty sure at this point. I'm not gonna lie, really liked the fucking girl a lot. Like, she checked off a lot of my boxes in terms of what I like in a girl, or woman, should I say? But I remained friends with her, and it kind of, I've been trying to figure out, like, is that the right thing to do? Like, and here's my thing too. Like, I love making new friends. I like being social and meeting cool people. She's a cool fucking person. She's a very unique fucking person. I like her for a reason. But I'm like, am I settling for like, oh well, I can't date her, so at least I'm just gonna be her friend? But it's still like,
yeah,
I still can tell that I still like her and shit. So how exactly do you handle being put into the friend zone? Do you try to be their friend, or do you just realize, I want more out of this, and I'm not going to get more out of this, so what the fuck am I really doing here? And now I got to deal with seeing her with other men and talking to me about this and this, and like, true friend zone fucking shit, exactly what you would expect. So that's the one aspect of it. And then the other aspect of it is when the tables are turned.
Okay.
And let's say I meet a girl and things are going good. We hit it off, going great. We hang out. Whatever fucking happens.
Yeah.
We're kind of on the same, we're on different pages in terms of what we're looking for, where we're going, and all that. So therefore, I'm kind of saying, listen, like, I'm not seeing this turning into a relationship.
Okay.
I'm not looking for a relationship with you, but I want to be your friend. Like,
yeah.
you know, and I know this is what you're looking for. So that's how and again, I'm just always I try to be as honest and open as possible at everything. The last thing I ever want to do is hurt somebody or lead somebody on. So if I feel like somebody is liking me a lot more than them, especially when we first start hanging out, I try to bring that attention to that, because I don't ever want someone to look like, well, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why were we doing it? Why were we doing it? So try to make things transparent. So in terms of like saying like, listen, like I want to be your friend, but I don't want to be your boyfriend. I don't think I'm going to want to be your boyfriend. We can continue to be friends and hang out or whatever. How exactly do you handle that? Like, is it that okay to do to somebody? And in that instance, or that one instance that I'm speaking on particularly, she didn't want to be my friend.
Okay.
She wanted a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she really liked me a lot. And when I told her that I wasn't looking for a relationship in that aspect, but I would want to be friends, she said, well, I'm not going to be your friend.
Okay.
Because I actually said something along the lines of like, like, listen, no hard feelings. Like, I'm just trying to be honest and open with you. And I think we're on the same page now in terms of understanding each other.
Yeah.
But no hard feelings. Like, it is what it is. Like, don't delete my fucking number. Like, I still want to, I think you're a great fucking person. Like,
yeah.
And she even said, like, I'm not going to promise you I won't delete your number or your social media and all that other shit. And she fucking did.
Damn.
She did.
Okay.
And that kind of fucked me up, because it was like...
Why?
Like, yeah, like, well, like, you can't be my friend? Just because, like, we can't be in a relationship? Like, I thought we, like, actually got along as friends. Like, and to me, I guess in my mind, it's like building blocks kind of thing.
Okay.
So if I was sitting here trying to build a structure and build a foundation of something, it starts with the basics, which is friendship.
Yeah.
Getting along with somebody. For me right now, and to be completely honest with myself and everybody else that gives a fuck if you're still watching, I'm stopping at a certain point of that building part. I'm not allowing myself right now to go and finish and building the whole fucking structure. Like, I'm not looking to complete my structure right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm building the foundation part of it, and if that's all it comes to, like, I'm cool with that. I don't mind staying there and being friends with somebody that I liked or had a further relationship with. And it kind of fucked me up to the point where she couldn't. Like, okay, well, we can't be together, but you don't want to be my friend. Like, you got to erase me. Like, there's no bad blood here. Like, we're not arguing. It's it's not a problem. Yeah. It's just a matter of different views. So it's like, why can't we be friends? But I guess I kind of understand that. Like, I think I do. So again, it all comes back to a long-winded opening to the segment and question of, how do you handle the friend zone thing at both ends? Like, should I expect her to be my fucking friend? If I friend zoned her, I friend zoned the fuck out of her. And that's the other thing too. Like, well, I'm not saying that in terms of like, I don't want to be your boyfriend, but I expect you to be my friend with benefits. I'll be just your fucking friend. Oh. I don't need the benefits as well. That's if you want that, like, to me, that's such a mutual fucking... That has to be a mutual thing. I'll never expect somebody more out of somebody than what they want to give. So I like you as a person. Like, we get along. I'd love to be your fucking friend. Like, we don't have to be friends with benefits. Yeah. If the benefits part is too intimate for you, because there is nothing more than that, I'm not going to be fucked up about it. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, well,
I don't want to hang out with you unless we're fucking. Exactly. I don't want to talk to you unless we're fucking.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't mind actually being friends with you.
Well, the thing is with that is the whole jealousy thing comes into play, dude. They're still talking to you. You're being friends with them. They're going to ask you questions. They hear, like, obviously the shit we talk about.
Right. I'm very open with everything I do.
With your friends, especially. So if you're friends with that girl and you say something like, oh, yeah, I went on a date last night, and then they get all fucking pissed off.
And that goes back to, like, the first situation I was talking about, the other way around with the other girls. There's been times where I'm like, I don't know if I can be this girl's friend. How do I sit here and talk to her about her relationship problems and this and that? And here's the thing, like, there's also other parameters.
It boils down to if you like the person too much.
Yeah, well, there's other parameters, too, why me and that girl, I think, don't work out. She also lives far the fuck away. And that's another thing. The girls that I tend to fucking really like are far the fuck away, like hours away. I don't even know how I meet these fucking people. Like,
Yeah, me neither.
it's happened really weird, like really weird. And not dating app. Well, the one was a dating app, but she lives far. I'm like, how do we even match? I don't understand.
Yeah.
We matched, and Jesus Christ, dude. It'd have to be half the distance. It's way too. It's like she's like 3 hours away.
That's ridiculous, dude.
She's like 3 hours away. We went on a date too.
That's
it
even
was-
that's if anything besides sex was going to transpire from that, then it's just it makes you know what I mean. It makes no sense. You're 3 hours away.
Still-
I feel like if you're going out with someone 3 hours away, you should know what their intentions are.
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
Like we're gonna have a relationship. We live 3 hours away. I'm sorry.
We had a
The
great
distance
time, too.
relationships. I don't understand how people do that
I'll
shit.
tell you right now. Still to this day, and it was a while ago. We went on a date. I still talk to this girl. Probably the best date I've been on. Still.
Really? That's insane.
Still probably. It's close. I've had a couple fun ones, but that one was really fucking cool because we actually like went somewhere and did something that I've never been before and never did before. Like it was a lot of fucking fun.
That's good.
And she was funny as fuck. That was like funniest girl I've met.
Yeah, that's always a big deal.
Big for me.
Yeah.
I love comedy, so it was huge for me.
Yeah.
Very funny and. Anyway,
So how to handle it? I
so
mean,
how do you handle it, dude? Do you expect them to be your friend? Is that the right thing to do?
I think it's the right thing to do. Don't get me wrong.
To friend zone them, if you know that it's nothing more than that, that's the right thing to do.
Well, what do you mean if I know it's
if you know there's no way I'm gonna date this person, I know they think that there may be a chance. Like you're saying, the right thing obviously to do is friend zone them.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, don't keep leading them on.
Never.
Never.
Right.
Definitely. I don't want to say friend. I don't want to use the term friend zone because I feel like friend zone someone is a punishment.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like that's what I guess I'm asking is like, do you friend zone them or do you just cut it off and save them the fucking pain of?
Well, that's almost like making the decision for them, which is bad.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's why
the whole cutting off thing. That's not
Right.
good because that's just to me. It's just taking away someone's choice. I feel as though like you give the option of, can you be my friend and that's it.
Yeah.
And be okay.
Right.
And vice versa. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. It's not like you tell them that and then they are like, all right, you know what, I am cool with it. Then they tell you something and you're like, make a comment.
Right. And then you know what? And that the girl that says she won't be my friend, that I essentially friend zoned, that is why I will not pursue even trying to be her friend or anything. Like I won't do it because I respect that decision. Like I let her choose. That's her choice.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't cut her off. I left it open-ended. We had a discussion. That's what she chose. I'm not going to try and convince her to be my friend or my friend with benefits or tell her maybe something can like
Yeah.
no, like cuz I'm not that guy. I would love to be her friend. Honestly, like no benefits. If the benefits are there, trust me, I'd love it. Awesome. That'd be a huge plus, obviously. But if the benefits weren't there, I'd be just as happy, I think, because I genuinely thought we got along very well. But if that's not what, I don't know, maybe down the road. I almost texted her not too long ago, like the other day, just like, has it been long enough that we can just be friends now? Because like I actually enjoyed our conversation.
Yeah.
But then I keep thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, that's probably fucked up on me because maybe she actually really did like me. And I'm sitting here like, well, I don't like you that much, but I want to be your friend because I enjoy just bullshitting with you. Like, that's...
Yeah, I only like you that much.
Yeah. And I hate to say that because it's nothing personal. She's a really cool fucking girl. And I'm just not there. And I'm honest about it, though.
Yeah. It's, the problem is people not being honest about shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to be as upfront as possible to let
Right.
people know so they're not wasting their own time and give them the choice
Yeah.
to make on their own.
Right.
But leaving it almost open-ended.
So now someone gives you the choice. Do you put yourself in purgatory in the fucking friend zone, or do you just like, I can't be friends with this person? Like,
I've had to do it
yeah.
for a reason of the friendship had to happen. It's almost one of those situations of like, you like that person so much, it's a situation of like, if I can't have you that way, I need you in my life some way.
Right.
So if all I can get is a friendship, then that's good enough.
That's, yeah. I can
You know what I
see
mean?
that.
Just so I could have you in my life in that
right.
aspect.
I could get that.
I think that's so much better.
To be 100% honest, man, I honestly feel like part of me keeps myself in that fucking friend zone because there's a little glimmer of hope in the corner of my mind. Like, maybe...
But the thing is,
something could happen, and that's probably a problem. I think
yes,
that's a problem.
that is a problem.
That's a problem.
But the thing is a lot of times when you become the friend, you start to hear some things that you wouldn't hear as the boyfriend. And then you're immediately like, so that's what you're really like.
It's also a couple parts of that too.
Now I know that, like,
to you a couple
good,
times, like,
I don't think I would be able to be with you.
You're like coming to me with some flags here.
Yeah.
You're throwing flags right in front
Oh,
of me.
dude, perfect example.
It's also very true.
A perfect example is one of my best friends, who's a girl. Her and I always had a back and forth thing where, like, we were always friends, but the more friends we became, the more it became apparent, like, oh my God, if we dated each other, we'd fucking kill each other. Like, that would have never worked. So any glimmer of, like, oh, all right, maybe something can happen, kind of goes away the more you get to know someone. So you spend 3 years being their friend. I'm like, so this is what you'd be like if I lived with you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank the Lord. And dude, I would probably say the same thing about me. She's like, you're my best friend. I love you, but you fucking drive me crazy.
Yeah,
like,
right,
there's no,
right.
the little things that you do would drive me fucking up the wall if I was ever with you.
Right.
Like, I don't know how someone could date you because of that, and vice versa. So when it comes to friend zoning, I think you need to be responsible with it. Don't use it as a punishment on someone, and make the right choice about it and give them a choice on what they want to do. See, the crazy thing is like when people are so honest, like you have to be, the people that you're being honest to, like, get mad at you. Like, they wish you lied to them.
Dude, I've been ghosted for being honest. Like,
Yeah.
Because
Isn't
someone
that
liked
fucking
me so much.
It's insane,
That
dude.
was the reasoning I finally got. One of them, she, like, after just flat out mid-conversation,
Just disappeared.
stopped responding to every
That's
fucking thing.
fucking the most insane shit
2
ever.
months later, I finally hear back. And then it was like stringing along for a while after this. But a couple months later, I finally hear back. And she gives me an explanation. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she said, I found myself falling in love with you. And I knew that you didn't want to be in a relationship.
So I had to do that.
For self-preservation, I had to cut you off. And I was like, you couldn't just like fucking tell me that?
Yeah.
Instead of just flat out
Just not answering.
ghosting me, ignoring me. Like, do you understand like what that makes someone think and question them? Like, what did I do?
What
And
the
then, like,
fuck did I do? And I'm
Right.
never going to know.
Right. It's so fucked up. And then for a while, she kept trying to talk to me again and do something again. Like, oh, I still think about it. And like, fucking text me out of nowhere kind of shit.
Really?
But it was just like, you already showed me, like, it. No, like, listen, man, the whole, like, fool me once, fool me twice thing is a staple in my fucking being right now.
Yeah.
Like, especially after all shit. I'm very gun shy. So, like, you show me some shit like that right off the bat, the fuck? Why would I waste my time? My emotion, like, I don't got the time.
I think that was a pretty good fucking starter for this whole thing, man.
Season
3. Season 3.
Episode 1.
New blood.
New blood. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know, please.
It's been a little different. It's like ring rust.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of ring rust, I think. But we're getting right back into it. And
So, also being together for like 4 hours, setting everything up, kind of, you know.
oh, it'll wear on you.
It'll wear on you.
It'll
Make
wear
you
on
fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
So, but now that we actually know what we're doing with this stuff, everything should be coming out much quicker, on time.
We'll see.
And you guys are going to start getting lots of clips of what's going on within our episodes. And hopefully you will want to see the clip and watch the whole episode and be like, oh, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So any recommendations, like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, which would be somewhere in this region over here.
It's like over there.
It's over there. Ring the notification bell. Let us know what you think about our topics of conversation, what you want to hear. I am Justin.
I am Kyle.
We are thicker than blood, and we are out.
We're out. Peace.